Hello everyone. As you may have noticed, and I know that some of you have, because some of you pointed that out in the comments, and I'm well aware of this, World of Warships Legends is coming to mobile. So my very first thought was, what the heck? We already have a mobile version. It's Warships Blitz. So this video, just to set expectations here, is not going to contain any gameplay or anything, for a very simple reason. I can't access it. And the reason being that the only way for me to access it would be to either be in Canada or own an Apple device. And I have neither. I do not live in Canada, and I very much certainly don't have an Apple device, because that's just how I roll. So I don't get to play it yet. But from what I've seen, it looks pretty similar to what you would see on the console. So what is this all about then? Why do we have this? And what does this mean? So let me just give you my thoughts on this very quickly. So the idea here is the main idea from what I can read on this post is that this is all about crossplay. So this is about console players who have a Legends account being able to play on the go as well. And this means that when you're on mobile, you can actually, play with other people who are playing on console. So the controls are different, but everything else is probably pretty similar. And that's really the core of this whole thing. Now, if you're on console, you can apparently choose not to cross-play with mobile players, but if you're on mobile, you cannot choose not to cross-play with console players. Is this a problem? Well, there's another game here, which has been mentioned on the channel quite a bit, and which I haven't really touched as well, and that's World of Tanks Blitz. And one of the things that I really struggled with in World of Tanks Blitz is, World of Tanks is extremely precision focused. It's about precise aims, precise movements, and precise control. And I really, really struggle to compete with people who are playing Tanks Blitz on Windows and have, keyboards and mice. And I am on a 7 or 6 and something inch phone screen with an 8 directional control and trying to outreact these people. So that was one of those things that really somewhat put me off. I mean, I know that in World of Tanks Blitz you can choose not to crossplay, but then you're in a very, very small or relatively small group, and I've been waiting 5-6 minutes and didn't get into a battle, so stuff like that. What does this mean? What does this mean for Warships Blitz? So if we're going down here, there's actually, it's actually a little second. What about Warships Blitz? And the statement is pretty much, the market's big enough. We can have 2 versions of World of Warships out there, and they're not necessarily going to cannibalize each other. Now, here are my thoughts on this, right? World of Warships is a time-intensive game. I have spent a lot, and I mean a lot of time in World of Warships Blitz, and I know that I'm nowhere near spending as much time as some of you are doing. In order to just, get really good, grind, it is a very grindy game, grind through things, get to the ships that you want, you do have to invest a serious amount of time. So I don't think, me personally, I will be playing Warships Legends on mobile very much, simply because of that reason. I think I'll definitely give it a try once it comes out, but I don't think this is necessarily something that I'll be doing. So I would assume that the inverse is also correct, right? So if somebody is new and says, I would like to play World of Warships, I have the choice between Legends on mobile and Blitz on mobile. I don't think people will play both. At least not to a serious amount of extent, because just of the sheer amount of time it takes to get things done. So the crossplay sort of aspect is something to take to funnel in to increase the experience for the console players, but I don't think this is necessarily something that's going to be parallel. So I don't think Warships Blitz is going to stop existing, because I think it's just a different aspect. Blitz's direction is the quick game on the go, right? The mobile game experience. I've got 10 minutes to wait in a shop. I can just quickly pull out a battle or something. Or, I've got half an hour before I got to bring the kids to bed. I can play a couple of rounds, that sort of thing. Whereas Legends on mobile brings that same thing, but in combination with what the more serious amount of time, you got to boot up your console, you got to log in, you got to, do all the things that switch on the TV and all these kind of things. It's a bit more grounded than the quick game on mobile experience. I also don't know how long games in Legends are. I think they are longer than the 7 minutes we have on Blitz. So different market, I think, and I will eventually try this, of course, if it once it becomes available for Android worldwide, and let you see what's going on. But don't expect me to do a full focus on Legends Mobile, just the same way that I'm going to be doing on Blitz, because I just don't have the time to play both to the same extent to be comfortable, to feel like I could give you advice on these sort of things. I mean, a lot of things are going to be similar, but a lot of things are also going to be different. So I'll definitely give it a spin, but it's probably not going to become the main focus of the channel, just because I just don't have the time to grind through the same thing again on yet another mobile game. But I also don't think it's going to be necessarily super detrimental to towards Warships Blitz, because it's just it's a slightly different aspect with the crossplay and everything. So that's my thoughts. And no, I'm not going to get an Apple device just for that. Most certainly not. And we will see how this goes. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've got today. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.